Okay, now what you're going to want to do here, we have our looped weaver around the spokes in the center. Split your 16 to 8 and 8. Take your weaver from the left side and bring it up and over, and the one from the right side in between the two bundles there. So let's do that again. So the one from the left side here, just bring this up and over, and the right side in between those two bundles there. And let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, 8 and 8. Okay. So now, like we had on the last video, you're going to want to take the one from the left, go around the bundle to the right, and you can separate these out nicely here. And you come back to the front. Okay, so let's separate this other side to 8 and 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Bring over the one that wants to go over. Don't bring this one or something. Bring the one in the middle that wants to go over. You can have all these at 90-degree angles here to each other now. And we're going to take the one from the left, go over and around this next bundle, and then sort of cinch it down in here. So we're taking the one from the left, back, and back to the front. And you can do this kind of like I've been doing it, holding both of them at the same time, or you can drop one. It's just kind of good to keep a little tension on it. Drop one, bring this one back, and around. So let's see how close I can get to the camera here. The one on the left is going to go over the one on the right, back to the back, and around. And I just twisted it as I went to kind of keep that always at the top. Keep the bundle you're working on at the top. So now I'm going to go ahead, take the one from the left, come to the back, twisting it. Let's split this bundle to 4 and 4, and then cinch this down nice and tight in between those bundles. And then I'm taking the left around, and you just keep doing this, and you keep splitting the bundle whenever you have enough room for at least 2 of your fibers. So here it's very tight. You don't have enough room for 2 fibers. But once we go around again, there will be more room in between there. And then we'll split these 8s down to 4s. And what you can do is pick up the next bundle with your left hand while you go over it with your right hand. Now, if you're left-handed, I guess everything would be opposite. I don't know, honestly. But that kind of helps you with the efficiency of weaving if you pick up the bundle with the opposite hand from what you're weaving. So in my right hand, I'm only holding the weavers. And in my left hand, I'm handling the bundles of spokes. And as we keep splitting this down, it'll keep getting smaller and smaller. It looks like I forgot to split this one. So we'll just split it now. Since this is a solid color, it doesn't really matter. If there's a bundle with 3 spokes in it, that's okay. When you're making patterns, then it matters. But here we're just going to keep going all the way down until you split it to singles. And because this is magic, and because I didn't get this right the first time I did a take, I have this one done already. It's like a cooking show. You take it out of the oven and it's already done. So this was from my last take. Now, when you go all the way around, you can count how many rows you've done. And after you've gone around a couple of times here, you can mark where you started by just putting a little loop in there. So that's what this is on this one that I did earlier. And just keep going until you have about enough room in between the spokes. Go all the way down to the singles until you have enough room in between the spokes for almost 2 fibers, but not quite. It should actually look about like this. See, some of them do have enough for 2 fibers, and some of them maybe are a little bit tight. But this is basically the base is done, and in the next video, we'll start to weave up and start making the sides of the basket. So we are weaving baskets now.